hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. We're doing more Cafe Enchante today. We're starting a route. That's exciting. So yeah, welcome in, Shumo. Thank you for the sub, baby. 9 whole months. That's fantastic. Welcome in, Mon. Next pro tag name is Fitnessgram. Technically, the next pro tag name is Adrak again, but afterwards we can talk. But yeah, welcome in. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves again. So my name is Nur. I'm voice 2 Milk, as well as handling all narration. And I'm the only one voicing.
I'm Brevi, and I voice Miser, Canis, and Mikado's assistant.
I'm Matcha, and I'm voicing Caro Rindo, Veneer, and Dromi.
I am Moji, and I am voicing Ilfaldo Derie, Akira, Mikado, Kuroro, and Titania.
And my name is Tenten Arcade, and I voice Ignis Carbunculus, Kariabe, and Epilogy, and Soanawaki.
I still can't believe his name's Carbunculus.
Yeah, it's just Carbunculus.
It's wonderful.
Don't judge him. Are you being a judgy Jason over there?
No!
Okay. But yeah, so last time in Cafe Enchante, it actually doesn't really matter because we're starting a brand new story with the roots. So nothing really matters from before, but basically... yeah, like legitimately, like nothing really continues unless you're on the final route, but we're not in the final route, so it doesn't matter. But basically, there's a giant wormhole rift that opened up in an island that was near Two Milk's family, and then allegedly near Two Milk's family. But then, so Rindo was there trying to take care of shit, and then the rest of us came over. Two Milk came over through a wormhole that we will never address again, and then we'd had like a big battle. Miser did some magic. There was skeletons everywhere, and everything kind of went back to normal, and we're all good now. But then at the end, we found out that we are now on the Canis route. We had a little heart-to-heart at the end of the last chapter, but now we're getting started with this. So as a heads up, I have not played this route, so it is all going to be new to me as well. So this will be fun. Yeah, let's get started then.
Oh. Immediately assaulted by a fairy with a knife.
No!
No.
Okay. Who wants to be Fairy A?
No!
Okay. You lost your roll.
Help!
Alright, Tencent, you're now dead. Alright, congratulations, Moji, you're now dead.
Nice.
Yep. The pale hand of death knocks on the door. All equals when it calls. All equals when it calls? Okay.
All equal signs down here.
Right.
Yay!
Be it the impoverished living in a shed, or the king living in a palace, and both sinful fairies and innocent fairies, with not a single discrimination.
Oh, the text.
Oh my god!
Uh-huh. Have fun!
It is over. It is truly over.
Canis uttered to himself as he looked up at Yggdrasil, the world tree. It can't be helped. This was the best decision. Those who witnessed this tragedy would all agree. However...
Was this our only option?
He can't help but be disturbed by it. Even if this was... the right answer.
This sin will never be forgiven.
This spirit must never be lost. A raw sensation remains in his palms. The final gasp of the fairies that have been seared into his memory. However, because they are fairies, their death leaves nothing behind. They simply disappear. That's right. Not a single proof of one's sins are left behind. Not a single one. A gentle autumn breeze blows, comma. Not discriminating what it runs into as it traces above the fire.
The reason why I was born ahead of this night, perhaps, is for times like this. Because Kenneth, don't have a face.
Okay.
These tears and the sorrowful face will go unnoticed.
It's like Undertale.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh,
I guess it's up to you
I
now.
guess it's me.
Yeah.
I slowly regained consciousness. It was awfully vivid. So much so that that awful feeling is still in these palms. Ellipses. I wonder why I dreamt of that day. Perhaps I am being punished, as I could never forget that tragic day.
Loving the line breaks here. Loving it.
Perfect.
And with those thoughts, just as I try to awaken from my drowsiness and wipe the sleep from my eyes.
Candace, are you really sleeping? I'm here now. I'm here. Wait, what? Why am I here?
Hello? I am speechless. For some reason, Two Milk's face is right in front of mine.
I snuck in.
I thought I locked the door. Very close in front of mine, in fact.
I broke in.
Oh my goodness.
Daydreaming, perhaps. If you're going to sleep on the chair, you might as well sleep in the bed. Haha, wink.
Oh!
Period.
Oh, excuse me. Period. Well, why? Why is Two Milk in my room? Oh, wait. I think I have been hearing someone lightly knock for about a minute now. I will be grateful if she came to check on me. Out of concern, but...
Hello. Wink.
While calling for me with a light voice, Two Milk waves her hand in front of my face. That I don't have. She is too close. So close that I hesitate to speak up. Then Two Milk capital tilts her head at my response.
Oh my god. What should I do? Did you really forget about our promise to replant the flowers today?
Good thing I don't have a face. Or perhaps it is a misfortune.
What the
It
fuck?
seems that she does not realize that I am fully awake.
Why is it formatted like this?
Ellipses. It is not like I have any reason to pretend to be asleep. However, I hesitate to casually say good morning at such a close proximity.
These are the shittiest haikus I've ever seen.
If only she would take a few steps back. But I suppose I am not that lucky. She is very pushy and annoying. I mean...
Poke. Poke. Poke.
Rather than stepping away, she, capital she, came even closer and curiously peeked at my face.
Peeked?
She
Pete?
peeked at it.
I'm peeking at your face. It's rare to see Candace napping like this. Since I can't see his face, I can't be sure he's actually sleeping. I wonder what a sleeping face looks like.
Perhaps this too is a side effect of my facelessness. She continues to observe my face from all angles in
What?
detail without considering my personal space.
Two Milk, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck up, please.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ellipses. End scene.
End scene. Good job,
Oh,
everyone.
that's
Pat yourselves on the
really
back.
it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's dead asleep.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Ellipses.
Just as always, Candace is sleeping like a rock. I really need to work on my haikus.
Oh my god.
I'd love to leave him alone in his peaceful sleep. But I'm planning to go shopping today, and if I can, I want to finish replanting the flowers by sundown.
Oh my god, a full sentence almost in a line break.
Huh. After some thought, I've made up my mind. What are we gonna do, guys? Are we gonna try waking
wow.
him up or try poking his cheeks?
That's an early choice.
There's only two ways to wake someone up. You either wake them up or poke their cheeks.
D20's ready.
Alright. Didn't she already? She did already poke his cheeks.
No, she peeked at them.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Right.
She peeked at them. She peeked at them.
Remember, Chad, if you have channel points, you could grab our controller and choose a choice for us.
Yeah, there's a channel point redeem that's pretty cheap. So if you want to make a choice of how we wake this bad boy up, you can.
Otherwise, we're leaving it to the dice.
What cheeks? Who knows? Wink.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, wouldn't you like to
All
know?
4 of them.
All of
Oh.
them.
Well,
Alright,
one of them will
rolling
wake them up.
D20.
Alright.
I rolled a 12, so try poking his cheeks, or peeking his cheeks, rather.
I'm going to peek his. I'm nervous. I want him to like us. He won't respond to my voice. Just to double check, I wave my palm in front of his face to confirm that he is sleeping.
You broke the haiku!
Then, peek. Using my soft voice as a trigger, I reach my finger to poke Candace's cheek. Ah. Or so I thought. But as expected, my fingers simply touched the air where his face should be.
At least you didn't burn your hand.
Yeah.
You may be surprised to hear that I am referred to as the Headless Knight.
Why?
You would never have guessed the reason why, but in reality, it is just invisible. My head does in fact exist right here. My eyes, ears, nose, to see them or touch them is not possible, but it does in fact exist here.
I now remember Candace mentioning this previously. And now I once again try to reach for it, but the outcome was obvious. My hand touches nothing, only going back and forth through his head. Huh. Without so much as a physical sensation, I begin to slightly doubt if his head really does exist. So no head? It does feel a bit warm though. I guess it's not just visible in not visible in the slightest.
Ellipses.
Anyway, I still have work to do. I need to wake him up regardless. Alright, at this point I'll just shake him. As I place my hands on Candace's shoulder.
Ellipses.
Oh hey Kyrie, it's odd to see you upstairs. What's wrong?
Nothing. We received the order for coffee, so I just came to call you over.
After explaining himself, Kyrie continued with slight reluctance.
Can you guys save the flirting for when the store closes?
We're not even dating. I'm not flirting. Triggered by Kyrie's remarks. I quickly distance myself from Candace. But it is true that from his perspective, we are physically very close. I can understand why he thought that. It has been like 2 minutes into the romantic route, and we're already here. Well, since Candace was sleeping, I just came to wake him up, and we promised to replant the flowers today. I point to Candace with my gaze. Candace, he just won't wake up. Kyrie immediately responds.
Huh? What are you talking about? Candace, wide awake.
Oh, he's dead. Ellipses. Ellipses. What? What?
Oh.
As Kyrie points it out with squinty eyes, the brave knight who is napping, all caps, pretending to be asleep, suddenly got up making a grandiose noise. A few minutes later.
Okay.
Okay.
I will now read the charges. The defendant, Canis Espada, soiled his agreement with the plaintiff, lured her into his room, and observed the plaintiff for a lengthy period of time while she assumed that he was asleep.
Objection!
Oh, I see. So the defendant, Canis Espada, was savoring the moment, staring at the plaintiff's innocent face. It is a misunderstanding. I am not such a degenerate. Do you hear?
Oh my god.
A warning to the defendant. Please do not speak out of turn. And next, we have Attorney Ignis. Did you bring the stakes?
And you steak.
Thank you.
Give him a worse penalty, will ya?
Are you not supposed to be my lawyer? The steak is undercooked.
Oh my god, takes away that steak. Is this some kind of comedy sketch? As the owner, I think you can stop this, right?
Oh, Rindo?
Ah!
Rindo?
Ah! I thought it was Koro
No,
for a second.
sure, Koroki, you can say this instead.
Ah!
Thank you, Koro.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Whoa, this is just yes. I will say this part. Q.
An amateur court session takes place inside.
It's like...
Kyrie and Rindo were there, listening to them with me. Erg. I thought surely he was asleep, which is why I was looking at him so closely, but I didn't think that he was watching the whole time.
I didn't think, full stop.
Yeah, I didn't think.
You don't think, girlie.
That is the most accurate thing.
Share if you don't think. The thought of it is so embarrassing. So with that, I decided to change the subject.
What?
And switch gears.
Why?
Objection. By the way, Kyrie, I never really talked to you about this, but can you really see Candace's face? Remember when he came upstairs earlier, you knew right away that Candace was awake. So I thought that maybe Candace's expressions and his face were visible to you.
Oh, it's not like it's clearly visible to me. I've just been able to see those subtle movements since I started going to Midio. It's almost like having bad eyesight and spotting something 30 meters away or something like that. It's really specific, isn't it? So it's like, I'm aware it's there, but I can't see all the details of it. I can only vaguely make out his expressions and whatnot. Actually, I thought this was the case for everybody, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for me, I can't see anything at all. In general. I'm blind. Have you seen my pupils? They aren't black. I can't see shit. Mr. Rindo nodded in agreement.
Everything is invisible to me, too. Not even a
Oh my
single
God.
contour.
Fucking matcha! Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. I wonder why there's two now. Fucking hell. Wonder why I'm the only one.
I'm pretty sure that's because you possess qualities of a fairy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Whoa, Candace. Are you arrested now? It seems the faux court hearing ended without us realizing. I look over to see the others hanging around as usual.
Out what Kyrie said earlier, because his lineage is from Medio, he can detect my face.
I see.
That would mean a fairy who lives in Medio can see Candace's face clearly?
Not exactly. Being born in the same variable does not guarantee the ability to see my face. For example, my face looks completely pitch black for Titania, apparently. On the other hand, Venia, or Veneer, depends on the day, can give me the contour of my face like the haze from a flame, so they say. Hence, if Kyrie can make out my facial expressions, it must mean he has...
I need to know, please.
Would you
Please,
know?
I need to know. Candace's face. Anyone with the power of fairies can perceive Candace's face, albeit faintly.
Is this supposed to be with two S's
Thanks.
there?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
Like, technically it's not wrong, but it's inconsistent, which makes it wrong.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Rindo.
Thanks, Rindo.
The first thought that comes to mind. Just as an example, would I ever be able to see your face? Is that even possible?
You, Timo? Up until now, you have never expressed a concern about not being able to see my face. Why are you concerned all of a sudden?
Because I'm relationship anti-percenting this. We gotta get married immediately. Oh, I mean, look at what just happened. Not being able to see your face is what got us into this mess, right? So, if I were able to see your expressions, maybe we could avoid this in the future.
I see. You have a point.
Yeah, but it's difficult even for another fairy. Do you have any idea for a workaround?
Well, I mean,
Whoa.
Magic? Creativity?
The gathering.
Magic the
Creativity
Gathering?
Or, green isn't a creative color.
Green is not a creative
no.
color.
How dare you?
Uh-huh. Saf,
Oh,
what would you like, or is it magic? Magic.
Maho!
What if Miser and Eel can use their magic and spells to make it visible?
Perhaps with the power those two possess.
Yes.
Kyrie's here
Kyrie
too.
for the input.
Kyrie raises his hand politely to interject himself into the conversation. What's the matter?
I can see how this is gonna turn out. Either you explode or Kenneth will explode. One or the other.
Mr. Rindo, who's sitting next to me, is also nodding along in agreement.
Then we should not do that.
Explosions are so fun, though. I mean, right. There's nothing more romantic than exploding. Everyone else tried their own hand at drawing his face, but Candace's face remains a mystery to us all.
It
Okay.
it did have.
What?
It doesn't have an S. It's so bad.
At some point, dusk had fallen, which meant it was time for Kyrie to go home.
I'm going home.
in the end, with Ignis's final remarks, I'm over
this.
and
I'm hungry.
this case was
Fancy a
temporarily
steak.
closed. Thank you, Ignis. On the same day after supper, while I was cleaning the kitchen,
Oh my
Tuna,
god. What are you doing in my kitchen?
Ignis, please, can you step out for a moment? Tuna, is there anything I can help you with?
he politely asks, as he came to check on me. Oh, I'm done with most all the cleaning. All that's left is putting it all away. I'm okay, thank you.
I see. I guess I should have asked earlier.
Without much else to do, Candace begins to look at his surroundings. As I wipe the wet dishes in hand. Oh, sorry about what happened earlier, Candace. I had no idea staring at your face while you slept would turn into a whole thing. After expressing my regrets, Candace responds awkwardly.
Yeah. There was no need to apologize. That was all my fault. I was the one who pretended to be asleep.
Candace slowly nods as if to acknowledge his embarrassment, or so I thought. About that. Why were you pretending to be asleep in the first place? It's embarrassing to think back on it, but I don't want to leave this strange feeling unresolved, so I decided to ask.
Well, that's, I froze up and could not say anything. Watching you show interest in me and smiling at me.
Huh.
And if I had said anything, that would have ended. I did not want that.
Then Candace clears his throat.
Ahem. In other words, simply put, I wanted to look at your face for as long as I could get away with it.
What the fuck?
When I see her face.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Now I am Shoplever.
Audio jungle.
Oh. So that's what it was.
Right. No mistake about it. I simply wanted to see your face.
What is this feeling? Now that he's being honest with me, I'm embarrassed in a completely new way.
Woo!
While
Oh
dealing with my embarrassment. Oh, she blushing.
However, I still do not believe that seeing my face would have any meaning.
He contradicts himself from this afternoon. While still contemplating about it, Candace sounds like he was against the idea. Perhaps because he was born this way, he never felt unusual for being faceless or saw the importance in seeing one's face. Huh. I think there's meaning in it.
Oh?
As I go on to explain the answer that I came to for myself, he reacted as if he was caught off guard. You see, the cafe won't run without customers, right? When I look at their faces, I kind of learned a little bit about them. I know dog shit about you. Like, whether they had a good day or not, or maybe they look really tired. With you, I got fucking nothing. Can't exploit that for shit.
You mean he doesn't have body language?
No body language
Ignis,
at all.
you're still here?
I need a face.
Andy a steak. Runs away.
Ignis, I put the stairs on the bar. Can you please leave for a moment?
No. And depending on what I see, my coffee and menu recommendations change accordingly. All I recommend to you is black coffee. Every single day, I can't get a read on you. Usually, if the customer doesn't have a preference, I will select something that suits the moment. But I can't do that with you. Plus, if you were to be in distress or crying, it would be terrible. If I can't notice that, just because I can't see your face.
What about the colors?
No, we're ignoring that.
There is absolutely no way to tell how I am feeling at all. I understand.
No way.
No way at all.
Okay.
I am in
Whoa.
a flashback. Oh, it is over.
Oh, for some reason,
I'm
window
sure
was
you
there.
Excuse my trauma for a mere moment. Ellipses. That badly? Do you want to see my face that bad? Even if I did not want to be seen?
Huh. Well, of course, I wouldn't force you if you didn't want to. But if you ask me whether I want to see it or not, the answer is most definitely, I'm curious. Like I said earlier, you are to Cafe Enchante and to me as well. A valued customer. And nothing more.
Oh,
You got customer zoned.
Customer zone.
Agnes! Wait!
Yeah.
Oh.
I see. I appreciate the sentiment. I found that to be very flattering. However, it is virtually impossible for you to see my face. I am a fairy, and you are a human. Our differences are vast, numerous, and quite obvious.
Yeah, it's like that Avril Lavigne song. Human and non-human. It is unmistakable due to that we are two different beings. But the distance between them is isolating.
However, I promise I will do my best going forward to vocalize. Excuse me, to Hatsune Miku what is in my heart.
Oh, I love Hatsune Miku.
When I am in pain, I will tell you. And when I am having fun, I will tell you. I want to tell you. Using this voice and no capital letters at all.
No capital letters.
Would that not suffice?
Candace's gentle words seem to comfort me. In response to a suggestion, I tell him, yeah, that'd be fine, thanks. It was rather simplistic of me. I feel satisfied, so I put on a smile. A few days later, on Shantae's scheduled day off, I, along with Candace and Kyrie, along with Candace and Kyrie, and Koro too are visiting the fairy world of Medio.
What the fuck?
What in the world happened?
Today we're having a regular tea party with Titania. We're also here to get Kyrie back in good health. While minding the souvenir I had put in my bag, I briskly walked through the filtered sunlight coming through the trees.
You seem to be good with?
Yeah.
Kyrie, holding Koro in his arms, asks, guess what? Instead of making coffee today, I found some good tea leaves for black tea. Do you know what black tea is, guys?
No, I don't. Can we check?
As Enchante mainly focuses on coffee, this is not very well known, but tea is also a fine menu item there.
Oh, no, nobody knows about black tea.
Nobody knows about black tea. It is a rare commodity.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very rare.
going to lose my mind.
Wait, what?
Red tea. I order it on occasion.
I just said black tea. Candace,
Yes,
I
red
just
tea.
said black tea. I
heard you just fine.
I have black tea, not red tea. Yeah, Enchante's menu mainly consists of coffee, but Titania mentioned during her last tea party that she loves the fragrance of fruits.
Was it supposed to be fruit tea?
Wait. So
Fruity.
it's not black tea.
It's not black tea.
I can't.
I'm losing my mind. I'm not an expert, but I tried my hand at making an original blend.
Not
It's
again.
black tea.
Sounds good. I can't wait to try it. The tea. The black tea. The red tea. The fruit tea. What tea? The tea.
Oh no! I sure hope that y'all like my red black tea. It's fruity.
Yes, I think Titania and the others will like it. Whatever it is.
It sure is something. I hope they have a microwave that I can microwave it in.
Wow.
We walk a little farther, and as we near the center of Yggdrasil,
Wow.
Now that we have come this far, we won't have to worry about getting lost in the dense forest.
yeah, we'll be okay.
Don't ever say Luke.
Kyrie nods along in agreement.
Hands you a map stake.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Tignan.
Ignis is here too,
Oh,
thank goodness.
thank God.
Was the cow bred to have a map inside of it, or was this done after?
Oh, Ringo, hello.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
usual,
God.
I have personal matters to manage, so I must excuse myself. I will be back before sundown. Please, be ready to go home by the time I get back.
Gotcha. Man, Titania's gonna love my tea. After seeing Candace off, the rest of us head over to the Nexus.
Oh my god, it's Mod Nexus.
And once we peek into the vast Nexus,
Milk. And I've been waiting for you for ages.
Matcha?
Oh! I was looking for Veneer.
No, yeah, he has
My
two
bad.
names. Two names.
Okay. I need to come up with a name.
Uh-huh.
Hello. I didn't necessarily want you here, but I will do my best to welcome you.
One's in good spirits, the other not so much. The polarizing welcome party made me smile.
Get my name right and maybe I'll smile.
Heh. Good afternoon, Titania, Veneer, Venia. Thank you for having us today.
Covering your bases won't do it.
Same goes for me too, thanks. Don't leave me out, please. Oh my god.
The main purpose of this tea party is to talk with Titania. Unlike common tea parties on a table, we lay down a sheet near the throne and make things as intimate as possible. I'm on a date with her. We share what's going on in our own lives, share the latest fads, and concerns of our respective worlds. Venia, who's usually cold, has been warming up to us lately. They don't immediately leave the conversation. And now they actively engage with us, participating in a dialogue.
Like these boxes.
Yeah.
Look at this here. Naya. It seems in the human realm there's a thing called vacation, where their outfits change with the sea. The Two Milk brought this, fashion magazine. Take a look. Oh, and there's so many different types.
It is quite lovely, especially this one with floral patterns.
Titania expressed interest in the clothing of the human world during her last tea party, so I brought over a fashion magazine that was laying around in my bedroom. Looks like they're enjoying it.
Oh,
I've been thinking. End statement.
I don't think.
Doesn't Venia sound off in the nest when they're talking to Titania?
He said in a whisper.
Oh, okay.
Kyrie looks towards the two of them laughing with one another. You're right. I guess there's a level of trust or something like that. Considering Titania calls Venia by their nickname, Naya.
The human realm must truly be a lively, happy place.
certainly.
I'd like to visit one day, and when that time comes, I hope we can go together, Naya.
Sister, that's...
I was just kidding with you. I know it's easier said than done.
Ellipses.
Kyrie and I are both shocked at the conversation we heard. Rather that term. Kyrie and I look at each other in disbelief. Anyway. If we heard them correctly, Venia just said, did you just say sister?
You?
No.
But I heard sister.
Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to eavesdrop or anything like that. We were just caught off guard.
Find that you can't eavesdrop that distance. Besides, there's no reason to do it.
We just eavesdropped, but though.
It only happens sometimes. I do it as well. Now, it would be a great time to tell you about our relationship. Now, as Naya spilled for us just now, we are closely related.
Almost like siblings.
One could say. However, our relationship differs from the kinship defined in the Kingdom.
Sister.
As if to give in to Titania's casual remarks, Venia begins addressing her differently.
Basically, in the fairy realm, instead of reproduction, us fairies come into existence naturally. Simply put, we came into existence at the exact same place, at the exact same time.
In other words, you're equating your relationship to siblings?
Right. Simply put, our relation is self-proclaimed.
I see. You both do give off a similar vibe and share some things in common, so I guess it makes sense. By the way, I have been a little curious.
Are you like Satan? Oh my god.
What is that?
I'm just... Timok's just staring at them. Oh, comma, period. I know this sounds really rude, but Venia, which gender do you...
Oh my
oh my
God.
god, don't
God.
fucking do this.
You never
Milk.
asked anybody.
Two
that.
milk.
Yep.
2 milk. I swear to fucking god. Personally, then why the fuck are you asking 2 milk?
No.
Personally, I
I'm-
feel bad for asking, but I'm still asking because I'm a dumbass. But
The year 2022.
the year 2022. This came out in 2020. Makes it doesn't even make that even better. The best way to contribute building relations is to be honest and open with them. Space period.
Okay.
So I had to be brave and ask. Then I get murdered for my transgressions.
Oh, is that all? The fairies, sister just mentioned, don't need to reproduce. Hence, unlike other organisms, we do not distinguish between male and female. So I'm fine with whichever you prefer.
Oh, interesting.
That's not the word I'd like you to use there.
2 milk is destroyed. In that case, judging from Venia's demeanor, I guess we'll consider him male.
Oh, okay.
How about not?
What?
And probably safe to assume they're... Just safe to assume they're siblings? Okay. What a conversation we're having here. After these exciting revelations, the tea party carries on. The conversation lands on the topic of the incident at Amasaki Island.
Beautiful. A rift-shaped wormhole appeared in the sky, and that's when the violent attacks began. That must have been devastating.
Wormholes occur. Ha 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 ha.
Mood.
Mood.
do occur in Medio on rare occasions as well, but I have never heard of a case where such deadly entities appeared.
I guess that wormhole is anything but ordinary, even from another world's perspective. Then,
How to phrase this? I'm glad that you were safe, but the number of casualties must be huge.
Well, although we have no connection to your world, I cannot help but express sympathy.
for some reason, they both looked sorry and depressed.
Huh? Casualties.
I thought he was gonna say casuals.
Casuals. Oh no.
We're talking about humans here. Considering the scale of the incident, there must have been many casualties. I must apologize for bringing up such a painful topic.
What? Huh. Oh, could it be... sorry, you two. I was only talking about the wormhole, so I made you confused. It is true that some were injured.
Yeah. But there are no casualties, so rest assured.
Their eyes opened wide in response to our words.
What do you mean?
The regulars met up with us and dealt with it? Venia scowled at Kyrie's vague remarks.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? That was me! Okay.
They're so vague we didn't even hear them
I
from you.
know. It
By
came out of...
regular. You mean that demon lord and the fallen angel, the beast, the middle-aged man?
Yeah, the fucking old
in
dude.
canon.
Right. Everyone joined forces and dealt with the wormhole and the giant arm.
You keep saying dealt with, but I don't think that means what you think.
I know, but it's so... sorry. I know, but it... it's so hard to describe. It's so hard.
It sure is.
But it's true that according to Canis, they are quite talented people.
What happened?
Regardless,
We don't know.
how to believe the lack of casualties from this incident, right?
Actually, I do know the answer to what happened. I'll get to it at the end of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that would be the case, but our regulars, including Canis, are top tier according to Rindo.
Can you yell top tier for us, Matcha?
Just yell it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess it means they're the strongest in their respective original worlds.
Like, see the Smash leaderboard. What think just looking at them in the normal state?
What a surprise! I've heard very little of them in but I'd like to hear more about them when we have more time.
Matcha, can you give us an ellipses?
Oh, I thought it was 2 milk because I could see 2 milk.
You can always see 2 milk.
I'm getting confused. Ellipses.
Can you give us an ellipses?
Can you give us an ellipses?
I give us the dots.
Okay.
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 I cannot overstate enough how 2 milk is always on the fucking screen.
They're out right now.
After that, he kept talking about things that occurred on Amasaki Island. Time flew by. The greenery of Medio surrounding the Nexus turned to autumn colors, and with that, Candace returned as he promised. On the road back home, we share a tea party conversation with Canis.
Oh, really? He wasn't there.
Yeah.
I see. You told them about Amasaki Island. I guess I never really told you about the details. I think I mentioned to you that there was a little commotion.
Yeah. What's on you, Canis? What?
You're right. Now that I think of it, there was nothing little about it. More like pretty big. What are we even saying right now?
I have a feeling that is an understatement. Oh, I know, Canis. I was going to tell you. I'm considering visiting Medio more often. Is that okay?
Is that is okay? Is something going on?
Yeah, I have a lot of dates with Titania planned. You
Oh,
know,
goodness.
Titania can't move from her throne, right? So we're doing dates, like, here. Even today, she expressed interest in knowing the outside world. I can't do very much, but I can talk to her about the human world. I think that would make Titania happy. She was laughing, but the loneliness I heard behind her voice is probably how she truly feels. In that case, as her friend, as her girlfriend, I want to do what I can for her. Canis, in response to my proposal.
I see. I am sure Titania would like that. I'll thank you in her stead too. Thank you for being her friend, but her body and soul is bound to that place.
His response is so... His response is so kinda and thoughtful. It's so kinda.
So kinda.
How is this
Uh,
actually on Switch? Like, this is on the Switch, right?
This was, when it released, it was sold for $60.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was a full-price Switch game.
Oh,
I am going to cry.
Uh-huh. Classic Axis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I met such a nice friend like Titania, too.
Why have we switched to yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, that inexplicably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and haikus.
A few days later, a typical day at Cafe Enchante.
Here we go.
Familiar faces sat at their usual tables, engaging in casual chatter. I think this is a shitty haiku too.
Oh
Shit,
my
I need to work on
God.
it. I smile.
haiku steak.
Oh, thank you. I smile upon the peaceful scenery as I drew a fresh batch of coffee.
I'm allergic to 7 syllables.
And as I try to bring it over to Miser, who placed the additional order, the doorbell rings as someone walks through the gate. Oh, who could that be? I'm pretty sure all the customers from the other realms have gathered here already. The other regulars looked as shocked as I was and stared towards the room with the gate. Could it be Dromy? Oh no! And then the reveal.
Hello.
I realized how my guess was I realized how off my guess was as soon as I looked at the unexpected guest.
Only the unexpected.
Huh. What?
Venia?
Candace stood up and gasped at the arrival of our unexpected guest.
Quite the commotion in here. I thought cafes are supposed to treat their guests with the utmost respect, but I haven't been greeted once yet.
Well... Welcome.
It's lost all meaning. I'm leaving.
No, I need your money. That came out like a
Okay.
question, but I hope he'll ignore it.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun. Dots!
He takes a sip of the red tea that he ordered rather Wait. He takes a sip of the red tea that he ordered rather emotionless. He ordered rather emotionless.
Okay, as you do.
Uh-huh. Everyone in the cafe was staring at the unusual presence of this first-time guest.
It's black tea, don't you know?
It's black. It's
Red tea is black tea, and
It's red, black, fruity tea. But Venia seems to not care at all and places a cup on the table.
I mean, I have had blueberries like bread.
Vania, now that you have finished your indeterminable tea, please talk with us.
Can you give me a rating? Like 1 to 5 stars, please.
Ooh.
Ugh. No!
Why did you decide to come to Enchante? Do you have any business with us?
Nothing in particular. I'm visiting as a normal customer.
Customer?
Yeah, it's custom. Do you mean to say that this cafe chooses their customers?
Oh no, it's not like that. I was under the impression that you were never interested in visiting Enchante, so...
No, I do not. Not even a little bit. That much is true.
Okay. Well, I feel like shit.
But that is my personal opinion. Her Majesty, however, is quite the opposite.
Titania, after nodding yes, Venia turns around and faces the regulars gathered in the cafe.
That had to be two different text boxes. Yeah. Her Majesty has taken a strong interest in Enchante, as well as the regulars that frequent this place.
Oh my god, hands her a steak.
Henceforth, I shall visit this cafe to gather information for Her Majesty, so that she may be pleased.
Meaning?
Why was Majesty lowercase?
So,
The disrespect.
in other words, you want to fraternize to gather interesting stories to tell. Does that sound about right?
Does that mean you'll start coming to Enchante regularly, Venia?
Will you, Venia? Will you?
Will you?
What's with that smile? Yes, though reluctantly.
I see.
I see.
I am willing to banter with, well, a bunch of lousy clowns, if it makes Her Majesty happy. Honk honk.
Honk honk.
Is this person serious about socializing? Sounds like they're wanting to fight. I'm not changing the pronouns.
Good.
Good.
I'm starting to get flashbacks. Starting to get flashbacks of all of those painfully ironic moments in media.
Like when you flexed.
Yes, I felt my best.
Sounds like you have a new customer. That's more profit for Enchante, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me personally, I want to provide Titania with interesting stories too. And though I decided to visit Medio more frequently, I still have to run the cafe, so I can't visit every day. It'll be a good thing for Venia to bring home good fun stories for her. Anyway, let us take the time for a meet and greet.
Let us take the time for a meet and greet.
Oh god, I'm taking psychic damage.
Would you mind if I visit this cafe as a customer?
Yes, I would mind. I mean, no, not at all.
What?
You have money, right?
I will put on the review that you misgendered me after asking my gender.
Oh no! It's just fucking energy of like, oh yeah, what's your pronouns? I'm not gonna use those.
I'm not gonna.
This
The thing
time
about asking is, it's alright to ask if you've only seen them as a text. If you don't see him as the person in front of your person, it's
Yeah.
like, you don't ask if you've already seen him in person.
Yeah. This time, I was able to reply without hesitation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, in that case. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I will leave.
Apparently, Candace taught him how to pay the bill. After placing small crystals on the table, Venia shuffles into the other room and makes for the gate. Skitters away.
That
Good crystal.
was surprising.
Candace utters as he watches Venia skitter through the gate.
Skitter?
I have never seen them move like that. Venia
They're doing a
never
crab
leaves the
walk.
queen's side, and I can see why, under any circumstance, but
Maybe that's how bad Titania wants to get to know everyone. I hope we can start getting along with Venia too.
yes, do so. They have such a touchy personality, but they are not a bad person. Besides, it would be unfair if we were the only ones to have friends.
Wow. Wow.
It would be great if Titania and Venia could become friends with someone like you.
Are we not? Are we not? Are they not friends?
We're never friends. We're girlfriends.
Just
What is going on? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ah, look at the flower.
Yeah.
And with that, I now frequent Cafe Enchante.
Just when I thought you had disappeared. I didn't know that you were doing such a thing.
Did I worry you?
No, not at all. Your sister, I am quite flattered. How wonderful it is for an odd one like you to make friends.
I must say that this is none of your concern.
It was a joke. Thank you, Naya. I look forward to your story.
Yes, I shall bring back plenty of stories for you. Yes, for you.
can't you stick?
Zoom in again. What?
Can't-
Ignis.
Ignis is here. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
What a scene!
What a scene. Anyway.
I thought I was gonna zoom in again.
Just as they said during their greeting, they intended to do just that. Venia began visiting Enchante as if they had been a regular this whole time.
God.
Candace, perhaps because he is worried if Venia isn't accustomed to this place yet, always makes a point to sit with them.
Oh.
Venia, since you are drinking that indescribable tea,
It's
why
great.
don't you say something about its taste?
My
Does
tongue
it
is
taste
being
like-
used for tasting right now, not talking.
Sitting there quietly won't give you any stories for Titania.
Maybe I should throw up. There'd be a story about that. I'm fully aware of that.
Oh, is it because my tea is so flavorful and so amazing that you just can't handle it?
You tried to use a tea bag 7 times in a row.
I did!
As resourceful as it is, I do not think that helps the flavor. That is
Ow.
why I am currently thinking about what I want to say. Please do not bother me.
I will use it 10 times.
10 times and another 10.
Hmm. Well, you don't have an obligation to talk, but that's completely up to you, so...
Thank you for the kind words. Anyway, are none of the other regulars coming today?
As you mentioned the other day, they seem to be curious about the others, while Venia curiously scopes out the place. Are we gonna answer Elin Miser are, or Ignis and Mr. Rindo are? So it all depends, like, who we want to talk about, I guess.
Oh,
10
I said.
Ignis and Rindo.
Alright.
Alright.
I think Ignis and Rindo are supposed to come in today as usual. At least I think they said that yesterday. Just as I finished my sentence,
I don't think you finished your sentence.
The front entrance doorbell politely rings. Speak of the devil.
What was the other two? That'd be so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow, it's me, the devil.
Oh no.
From the Bible.
Oh my god.
Excuse us. Oh, hey, Vienna. So you really are a regular here now. What do I
Welcome,
sound
Rindo. Would you like to order something to drink, like this delicious black red fruity tea?
What is that? Sure, I'll have a cafe latte. I'll order some food later.
But the tea.
Hit dictionary.
Oh. I mean, I can. I think. Yeah, I
Rewind. Yeah.
can. Rewind time.
Rewind.
Rewind time.
Rewind time.
Cafe latte. Coffee made by mixing espresso with heated milk. While often confused with cafe au lait, that one is made by mixing dripped coffee with milk.
Thank you.
Ah,
You're welcome. Sure, no problem.
Oh, thank you.
hi.
While I run my pen across the order bill, no comma, Rindo sits down at his favorite seat. He has a favorite seat. Then he proceeds to pull out a big tablet from his bag.
Oh, hand you a steak on top of the tablet.
Hmm. Okay,
You're talking to yourself now.
here we go.
Yep, here goes.
Oh, Vienna. Sorry to bother you, but can I interview you real quick? Interview? You intend on visiting the human world from now on, right? In any case, I wanted to register your info on the GPM database.
Oh, to put it in layman's terms.
Provide your proof of identity to the GPM, a counter non-human organization.
I see. Does that mean the regulars here all have all registered their information?
As far as I can tell, people tend to forget, but my job is to monitor non-humans. Non-human!
I see. You're collecting data of non-humans, including everyone here. Understood. In that case, I shall cooperate.
He proceeds to answer Rindo's questions. Then, in between questions, Venia takes the opportunity to ask Rindo what he thinks of Miser and the others who frequent the cafe. Once the conversation settles for a moment, it might be Ignis.
Ah, you're so annoying. You brought this onto yourself. Get away from me, you stupid tiger.
Oh no.
A rather heated exchange can be heard from the gate.
Sorry, bro. Please don't abandon me.
For reason unbeknownst to me, Ignis exhaustedly drags Dromi along since he's wrapped around his waist.
Who is that? He looks awfully unreliable. Does he also have powers?
No. He is Ignis's friend. From what I've heard, pretty weak.
Oh. Long time no see, Dromi. You look pretty
My name's
uncomfortable. You look pretty uncomfortable. What happened, Dromi? Hi.
This kid never learns his lesson. He walked into some beast territory again, despite what happened last time. So he ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran.
Ran?
Ran and ran.
And ran?
Ran and ran.
And ran and ran?
Until he saw me about to enter the gate and lashed onto me.
Oh. Oh, hi, Ignis. I didn't realize you were here. Dromi is hanging desperately onto Ignis, who is trying to untie him.
I'm begging you, bro! Bro! Can you please beat those guys up that are out looking for me? Otherwise, the second I return to Bestia, I'll be murdered, red rummed, screw-addled.
Why don't you just use your stupidly fast legs and just run away?
But what if something unexpected happens? Don't you want to save the life of your innocent little bro? Bro!
Ah, shut up! Innocent people don't call themselves innocent.
The cafe's room temperature quickly rises as the flames from Ignis's body begin to spark. Uh-oh! Surprised by this, Dromy rushes to get away from Ignis. After Dromy runs away screaming, Ignis's flames settle down to normal as if to signal relief.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Venia. That was overwhelming, wasn't it? Hey, Ignis, can you not burn my fucking cafe down?
Hence their mistake.
Thanks.
No, more importantly, I didn't have the chance to ask him, but the flames surrounding his body.
This whole thing. That's because I'm a fire wolf, obvious. A woo.
Why do you wear a shirt that says Nyan?
Done.
Oh, remember, during the Amasaki incident, Ignis was the one responsible for erecting a wall of fire on the ocean.
Oh. Ha! My bro is the undisputed champion of Beast of Bestia. That's a piece of cake for him.
While Dromy bolstered arrogantly.
Interesting.
Venia, curiously gazed upon, Ignis is waving fire.
Renka wave.
And so it went on. Venia continued to visit the cafe. And before I knew it, the regulars who had initially been wary of Venia had now grown accustomed to them being there.
Dots, dots, dots.
As always, Venia drinks their red tea.
What the fuck is...
Their black, red, flower, floral, fruity tea. And from a distance, patiently watches the regular customers. Initially, they asked a bunch of questions, but nowadays they tend to listen in on casual conversations occurring around them. And at last, Venia, who has begun to acknowledge everyone as very unique...
I never would have imagined an ordinary human being like you would be maintaining the order among these folks.
Without sarcasm or displeasure, Venia casually spewed their honest opinion. I couldn't help but laugh in response. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
How dare you mandark at me?
Oh, I'm not mandarking. I'm not maintaining order either. I just happen to run the cafe that everyone frequents. At that moment, Candace, who was apparently eavesdropping, said...
You can't eavesdrop at that distance.
You were wrong. It is because you are the owner that we continue to visit this cafe.
Oh yeah, Candace, I forgot that we were on your route. I forgot we have a romance going on.
Hello, I'm
sorry.
Holy shit, you're huge.
He excused himself from the circle of chatter and sat next to Venia.
Hello.
Hello. Also, may I also have a cup of red and or black and or fruity tea? The same one as Venia. I would also like to see God.
It's actually all teas. I put all the teas in it.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's new. Are you either red / black / fruity /
Are we never gonna call it black tea ever again?
No, it's not black tea, it's everything tea. Are you in a red tea kind of mood today?
Yes, just take me out. I mean, no. Well, somewhat.
There are 50 tea bags in this cup. Here you go.
Thank you. I simply want to taste everything all at once in the same cup that you brew and cook 2 milk. Put the food in there too, please. I would like it all. Just a big pot.
All right.
Yes, Ignis, we can put your steak in there too. Thank you.
I put the steak in there with the tea.
excellent.
Ellipses. Candace, are you blushing right now?
I think I'm about to pass out, actually.
He's running a fever.
How did you know? I feel very dizzy.
The fruits of my labor. Also, there's
Are those
fruit in here.
too?
Yeah, fruits are in there. It's an apple. Not peeled, it's
Whole
just an apple. Yeah.
Thank you.
Or so I'd like to say. I think I just got lucky this time. I just had a feeling.
There is no way to tell how I am feeling ever at all.
I said, as I'm finishing preparing the red tea with steak and apple in every tea, and engaging in casual chatter.
Oh yeah, I made that steak rare, so it'd be a red tea.
Oh, delicious.
How smart of you.
That's not an ellipses.
No.
4 dots.
Yep, that is.
Venia.
I can't.
Points directly at them. Venia lets out a gentle sigh and is staring deeply at us.
You cannot be serious right now.
Staring deeply at us with their eyes closed. Huh?
Huh?
Candace and I are stunned, being caught off guard.
What?
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 I didn't realize you were here.
But as usual, Venia without objection or sarcasm.
Objection. I believe I am beginning to understand why Her Majesty is longing for this place.
Did we get lazy to capitalize that?
No.
Never. I never thought I would see the day when Canis, who is often very serious, behaves in such a relaxed manner. The people here are rather hectic, including the owner. But it would be impossible to grow tired of this place.
Gasp. It sounds like Venia has come to accept Enchante. Their words and tone of voice made me break out into a joyous smile.
Aww.
Ah, thank you. I hope you keep coming back.
Never
Not only-
again.
Oh, I see. But not only to bring stories back to Titania, but for yourself to enjoy this cafe too? Question mark, smile.
Sure. We can go with that. I should get going for today.
And we never saw them again. They reply as they exit the cafe after watching Venia's back leave us. Just their back.
Hey,
What phrasing? Candace begins talking, sounding dumbfounded.
That scared me. I wonder how long it has been since I have seen Venia make that expression.
But his tone soon changed and spoke with a somewhat flattered voice. Tone, sorry.
Enchante is a good place to be.
Mm.
This is a place of peace, no matter one's social status or history. That much has never changed since long ago, as far back as when Lord Solon was here.
I
Oh my
know,
God.
you're bent up about your ex-boyfriend. I am here now. Yeah.
I am here.
Grandpa. Yeah, if it wasn't for Enchante, capital we wouldn't have visited Venia's expression, isn't that right?
The royal we.
I'm royalty now. Now that I think of, I mean I am dating Titania, so now that I think about it. I'm glad I took over Grandpa's wishes to become the owner of this place.
I'm glad I took over his body too.
Oh no! And this is how.
You're wondering how I got here, record scratch.
Our relationship with Venia and their sister Titania grew deeper and deeper. And thanks to Venia taking home fun stories, our conversations with Titania became even livelier than before. Oh my god!
So, basically, Otome games simulate the intricacies of a romantic relationship.
Yeah. You went shopping for merch with Eel and them the other day too, right, Venia?
Well, yes. But at that time, I had no clue what merchant games were all about.
Who is best boy?
I would have to say... Impy.
Oh,
Correct.
It was under the impression that it was a very important facility for him.
You're not wrong about that. Otome games are my emotional support.
Eel, who came along with us today, is participating in our casual dialogue. And as for Canis, the one who opens the gate to this realm, has been in Medio since yesterday due to some personal matters, so he didn't come with us today. This time, Venia was the one who opened the gate for us. In the midst of all the chatter,
The human realm is truly full of interesting things.
as usual, it turned out to be a fun tea party, but... After her gentle remark, Titani's expression is, on one hand, joyful, and yet, again, somewhat lonesome. And on a whim, I glanced down by her feet, and recalled what she told me the first time I visited Medio.
If I can, I would like to be with you, but I cannot leave this.
Can't leave because of your position?
I wish that was the case. I really cannot leave this. That just how the fairy queens.
No way.
That's right. I am sorry. I've said too much. Besides, this is an honorable thing to do. It's nothing you should be concerned about.
Though her feet are hidden and invisible, I believe beneath it is the world tree binding her tightly to this world. Ellipses.
What's the matter, Two Milk?
Oh, nothing. I don't know a thing about this world tree, but...
Nothing, just looking for your grippers.
Oh no!
No.
No! Is there any that we can... Is there any... Oh my
Any.
god.
Yep, you're right.
Is there any that we can set Titania free? On the way home from the tea party, walking with Eel towards the portal, I remember mumbling to myself unconsciously.
But that free. You, that girl, and Yaxtro. Canis told me about that the other day. Yggdrasil itself, from our point of view, seems to be weak.
In that case, if you guys were to separate Titania from the roots, we might have a chance?
Well, it could be possible, but if that's the case, wouldn't Canis have done it already?
Oh, you're right. If he hasn't done it, that would mean that there's a good reason for it. Yggdrasil supports life in that world, after all. If we're too careless and something occurs, we can't take responsibility. In the face of the hard truth, I nearly give up until...
Hey there, human lady! Long time no see!
Numerous fairies pass by in front of our eyes, a few of them stop in their tracks.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Angel. Is it okay if I touch
my
your
God.
lovely white wings and your beautiful hair again?
What the fuck?
Sure, but please be gentle. I am a bit ticklish.
Yay, awesome. Hey guys, we got the green lights.
As soon as they are granted permission, the fairies start touching Eel's wings and hair as they frolic joyfully. One of them didn't join the crowd, approaches and asks me a innocent question.
Were you having a tea party again with their highness?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous. I wish I could be a close friend with the queen.
Heh. You look up to Titania, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Queen Titania is the Yggdrasil's most beloved out of the past World Tree bride.
Oh my god, she's married. Oh my god, she's married. World Tree Bride? She's not the fairy queen? She's married?
Oh my god, stuck in the world tree.
Seems like this bride is out of the know. World Tree
no.
Bride is just another name for the Queen Fairy. The only one that can be loved and borrow the power of Yggdrasil is the Fairy Queen.
But is
Among us. Among them, Queen Titania is the best at utilizing Yggdrasil's powers. That's why she was the most beloved bride.
Oh my god. Is he dressing up for polyamory? The fairy says innocently. I see.
Polycule shall be.
Can I join the tree polycule? Loved by the world tree, huh? As a result, she's eternally bound to that place. God, I wish that were me. The term bride is starting to sound somewhat ironic.
Be a shame if anything happened to your portal home.
And after separating from the fairies, we finally make our way towards the portal and to return to Enchante. Then... Oh. I'm over it now.
Hello, Two Milk. This is my route. Have you forgotten already?
It's fine. I need a rebound. Can you be my rebound?
Well...
From between the trees and a short distance away, I see Candace quietly walk past us. Huh? It's Candace. Did he not notice us in my time of great need? My girlfriend's married.
It's very unusual of him. We should try to get his attention.
I agree. It's almost time for supper, too. Let's ask him if he's coming to Enchante tonight.
Got it. The path is a bit unsafe. Let's follow him from the sky.
Eel picks me up and flaps his wings into the clouds. Then immediately we catch up to Canis, who's walking with heavy footsteps. As I contemplate shouting at him from the sky to freak him out. What?
What?
Oh.
Two-Bill?
What?
Two-Bill, what the fuck?
She's going like, ooga, ooga.
We reach a giant waterfall. There, Candace is not alone. A fairy, different from the one from earlier, is there with them.
Are they?
But something seems to be going on.
Please, let me go. I've done nothing wrong. I was just living a happy life. Why does this need to happen?
As long as I foresee your death, you can never escape it.
No way. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. My immortal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oopsies.
Oh.
What? A flash. With Candace's immediate strike, the fairy's head and body separated and fell into the basement.
What the fuck? That's metal.
Goodbye. Farewell.
After looking at his deed, Candace reverses course and starts walking, as if nothing happened. Huh. Man, I feel like an asshole now. Huh.
Well,
Just now. I can't believe what I just witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm left dumbstruck and confused. While Eel
Wow.
carries me above ground.
murder. Anyway.
Anyway.
Huh.
Anyway, chapter 2.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. You know?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Huh.
Oh my god. All those dots.
Oh,
Oh,
more.
On that day, at that moment,
Are
what
we
day?
having a flashback already?
yes, I forget very frequently. Candace relentlessly cut down the little fairy. It has been 2 days since I witnessed it.
Okay.
Contrary to the shock I experienced, Enchante was doing business as usual.
Oh, can I have another cup of coffee? If you try to give me tea, I swear to God, do milk.
Yeah, bring me a soda and a burger, won't ya? Period.
Period, 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 period.
Hey, you got all that? I wanted order number 8 with a number 2 with an extra fry. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. A cup of hamburger and a soda black. Got it. Fucking nailed it. I'm so good at cafeing.
Not even close. What the hell is a black soda? Were you paying attention to our order?
I actually just invented black soda. It's gonna be
Oh my
delicious.
god, is it red?
No, no.
Oh,
Plus, she said a cup of hamburger. That's classic.
Is this a meme I'm not aware of?
I feel like this is a meme I missed. Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that? I was wrong. Business as usual was far from the truth. Ever since then, I've been having a hard time concentrating, because I witnessed a murder. Like, it was really metal.
Please, let me go. I haven't done anything wrong. I was just living a happy life. Why does this need to happen?
As long as I foresee your death, you can never escape it, even in a flashback.
No way. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm immortal.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Even more dots.
Wow.
I can't. The more I try not to think about it, the more it comes back to me. That gentle Candace without a hint of hesitation fucking murdered them. It was metal, bro.
Blasted him.
Yeah, he just blasted. And as I was running my pen up across the notepad absent-mindedly...
To Milk, are you okay? Don't you want to tell everybody what happened?
Eel's suggestion.
I'm going to fucking lose
Yes.
my mind.
Put my mind at ease by reaffirming
Why the
what I
spaced
saw
once?
wasn't just my imagination. You're right. But I'm very confused, to be honest, and also when everyone hears this, they're gonna want to date him too. I'm not ready to be in such a big polycule. I know you're curious too, Eel, but for now, can you keep quiet about it?
Polycule is safe.
Hey, understood. If you say so.
Eel nodded lightly and returned back to his seat. Though, I told Eel that if Candace comes in, I wouldn't know how to behave around him. Oh no! Could that be Candace?
It's Caddis.
Oh shit.
Pardon
Flipping
me.
us off.
It's more packed than usual today.
It's always like this, except for Rindo. Besides, aren't you running a little... What?
What?
I think there's a word missing again.
Yeah. I think there was
Little-
Aren't you
A
running
little-
a little bub?
A little
A
boob.
little bub.
I am not running at all, actually. But if you must know, I had to run some errands. So I was running, but not now.
He's normal.
I am so normal. The epitome of
He's
normal.
so normal. He looks and acts as he usually does. As I was searching for something to say to him,
Oh,
Is this the wrong Candace?
Oh, nothing. Ha 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 ha. I overreacted to Kyrie's casual questioning. For a while after that, I tried to keep an eye on Candace, but Nothing really stood out. He was carrying on as usual. Fucking metal. He just did a murder. He doesn't care. Huh. Then, perhaps because I am too obsessed with every little detail of his behavior.
To know with you today.
Candace talks to me as everyone leaves their seats.
Well, I don't think I am merely overthinking it, but I think you want to ask me something, don't you think?
I think.
I would much rather prefer if you would just talk to me openly, I think.
Oh, capital well? I freeze up and break eye contact with him, then I...
What do you mean break eye contact with him?
There is no eye contact.
I am staring directly into your eyes.
Well, here's our choice.
You are small, you know?
Here's our choice. Ask him indirectly or nothing.
Then
Baka.
nothing.
Nothing. Baka.
God.
I
Well-
will roll the dice soon.
Alright.
Go for it.
15. Ask him indirectly.
Alright. Did you kill a fairy in Medio? No way.
That's not indirectly.
No way. I've never been much of a straight shooter. I've never been that straight either. I've never had the courage to be. But if I keep this anxiety to myself forever, I'll never be able to look him in the eye and be honest. You haven't done anything weird lately, have you? Before I realized I'd asked an awfully vague question.
Weird?
You know, like, bad things? Murder?
I had some of that questionable tea. That was the worst decision of my entire life. But other than that, not sure I follow. I certainly have not done anything to upset you.
That's good. In the face of my awkward questioning, Candace, as usual, replies in a straightforward manner. But as anyone would expect, it seems he is flustered by my sudden questioning.
Why would you ask me such a thing? I have no idea. It's okay if you can't get into details. But if it's possible, I would like for you to keep smiling.
Smile.
Yes, and as always, I want you to welcome me in.
Okay.
You this cafe too, Luke. I want things to stay as they are.
Oh, he welcomed me in, alright.
As it had been since Lord Soon stays, I want this cafe to be my safe haven.
Oh, I see.
timed that a little too well.
Yep. Candace's gentle voice and words offer me solace. But...
Dude, why did they add so many fucking
I
dots?
don't know!
All of a sudden.
The softness. When he said, as they are, comma outside the apostrophe. It sounds like he's trying to put up a wall around his It sounds like he's trying to put up a wall around of his true feelings.
Mm-hmm. He sure is.
Sure is.
Oh, we're done with that scene now? Okay.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with that scene.
Alright. I'm
Finish.
getting whiplash.
Hello, my name is London. This is my sky.
Hi, London.
We've seen it like 50 times.
Welcome.
Look,
Welcome.
this is your sanity break. How's everyone doing? Remember
Thank you
to
so much,
hydrate.
London.
Thank you. I'm remembering a much better localized game. Despite the pessimistic
where is it?
speculations, a
Oh,
few days have passed.
it's just a simple example. I can cut them all in.
Oh, don't say that. You know I'm worried about your condition. Besides, I wanted to talk to Rindo too.
That's so, fine. I get it.
We're visiting GPM for Kyrie's examination. Make our way down to the hallway. 2 words.
Based. Why?
Hallway. That's right.
That's right.
The reason why I came with Kyrie here is to talk with Rindo about Canis.
And make it double.
With GPM's wealth of data on non-humans, maybe I can find something about about the why. Maybe
I
can,
understand what they were going for.
Maybe I can find something out about the why Canis did what he did.
I understand what they were going for, I think.
I've already let Rindo know I'm visiting, so all I have to do is meet up with him. If the text can survive for that long.
Doubtful.
Anyway, editing room is that way.
Alright, I'll see you later. As
Time to find this up.
I watch Kyrie quickly walk away and start heading in my direction. First, I have to get to the rendezvous point Rindo and I agreed on earlier. But Capital He did say that GPM doesn't have a lot of information about Medio. But I'm gonna ask anyway. If I can get any information, however small, I would consider it a win. In fact, after that day, I visited Medio a few times with Eel in hopes of having a tea party with Titania. I was hoping the fairies would tell me what was going on with Canis, but...
Canis Espada, the Fairy of Death. I don't know anything about him.
The fairies
Why-
who are
Why don't we
usually...
lettered anymore?
Okay. The fairies who are usually very friendly immediately ran away the second they hear Canis's name. But on the other hand, I was too afraid to ask Titania who knows anything about Canis. While those thoughts ran through my head, I reached the rendezvous. Rindo's already in the room waiting for me. He waves to me.
Hey there. You've got something on your mind. Hello? Hello?
You can tell.
Of course, since you wanted to keep this a secret from everyone else, it's pretty obvious. Anyway, I'll go grab us something to drink. Take any sheet you want.
I'm gonna take all of them.
Oh no, don't put them on top of each other and sit on them, that's dangerous.
I'm doing it. I graciously accept the tea they brought over from the drink bar. I am on a stack of like 50 chairs.
1 second.
I observe my surroundings subconsciously. Perhaps Rindo is overly cautious. There aren't any other employees in the room. Rindo's fucking dead.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Sure. What did you want to talk about?
Well, I'd like to learn some details about Medio. There's something I really need to know. Like Medio's culture, the fairies' ecology, their predicament. I'd appreciate any also their currency. Appreciate any kind of information you can give me.
About Medio. I thought that was confidential. Don't we all know about this?
Well, though he has his doubts, he didn't try to press me any further. Then, after contemplating for a while...
I think I told you this before, but simply put, we do not have a whole lot of information on Medio. In fact, you and I are probably more knowledgeable since we've actually been there in person. If you want detailed info on Medio, I think it's best to check your local library and ask Canis for accuracy.
I already read everything in the library.
Oh no.
No! You're right. I knew this would happen. However, keeping quiet now won't solve anything. Despite initial hesitation, I decided to tell him exactly what I saw.
Ah, narc, I see.
I am a narc.
Canis killed a fairy.
And you, steak.
Oh,
thank
Ignis,
you.
why are you here? This is a private moment.
Now he knows we must kill Ignis now too.
Oh no!
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, at least that's how I saw it. Hey, Ignis, like, don't make any sudden movements, pulls out a gun. Rinder then fell into deep thought.
I almost said that myself.
And then Rinder talking to himself again.
I'm not actually surprised.
I wasn't expecting that. What? But I mean, he, like, killed someone?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to sound so cold. That wasn't my intention. I could never imagine Canis killing a fairy. I don't think he has it in him. But Medio isn't comparable to the human world. It's a different world altogether.
Maybe it's because I've been visiting so often, but I guess I've forgotten about it. Then he says,
The rule that we shouldn't commit murder strictly exists in the human world. What's right and or wrong depends on the realm in. For example, in Bestia, they say that murder is justice. Not my personal favorite justice in the system.
Gasp?
Regardless, even if what you witnessed was really real, there must be some reason behind it. And in order to find out that reason, again, you'll need to ask Canis directly to be absolutely certain about it.
A lot of dots. Just so many. I think Rindo is absolutely right. There must be a reason, I agree, but Canis is always so kind. That's why I couldn't believe that he murdered that fairy without an ounce of hesitation. Just my own emotional response, so I'm fully aware of that.
Bye, Felicia.
The Canis that brutally cut down the fairy. The Canis that always looks out for others in their time of need will provide a helping hand. Tense changing. Delicious. I can't put those two together.
In that case, maybe you should start at the beginning.
Huh?
If you can't believe it, then you should really try to. You should really try to understand him. Back when he was first started visiting Enchante, remember Miser saying, it's all mutual understanding.
Just as soon as Rindo's words soothed my conflicted mind, I think it's Mikado.
Discovery, big discovery.
Got nothing to say about that, Rindo?
Oh.
A voice comes from the back of the hall. Rindo smiles bitterly as a figure comes rushing in.
I'm very sad now.
Oh, hi, Mikado.
Robin isn't the owner of Enchante. Long time no see, but listen to this.
What?
Big discovery. So I'm sure my name will be printed in the history books once again.
Mikado's lab coat sways as he spews his science jargon.
Extra long ellipses.
Oh, hello to you too, Mr. Assistant.
Hey, Mr. Assistant. Just to double check, I told Mikado I'd have a guest this time, right?
That's correct. However, you could have easily seen this coming. Therefore, I deem this as your failure.
Wow.
In response to Mr. Assistant, Rindo rolls his eyes. Wait, hold on. Mikado, aren't you supposed to be examining Kairi?
Kairi Abe's treatment concluded earlier than expected.
Oh.
Another test was conducted at the same time. It is not handling it well because of its surprising outcome.
Okay. So the outcome was so impressive that he wants to immediately report to Rindo. Is that really what's going on?
Anyway, you know a thing or two about the fairy world Megiddo, don't you?
Oh, yeah, we were just discussing that, actually. I don't know if there's some sort of ulterior motive behind his question, but I play it safe by nodding along.
Then we can skip the shenanigans. Get this. I finally finished analyzing the flower petals. The Rico brought back Maggie. And ta-da! The genome sequencing closely resembles that of prehistoric plant life on Earth.
Plant life?
On Earth?
Rinzo and I look at each other.
Look.
That's right. And from that, the hypothesis is I believe humans once brought plant life to Mexico thousands of years ago. And as a result, the giant plants that sprouted became Yggdrasil.
Huh.
No, wait. But if that were the case, there would be lots of complications. Gigantic plant life, like the world tree. How in the world did it produce the energy for the blends nutrients necessary for growth and sustenance?
Mr. Mikado starts pacing around in circles as he gets lost in thought. What he just said?
Yeah, you can ignore him. Mikado always gets lost on his own world like this.
I deem your opinion as a sound one. I plan on taking this back to the R&D department very soon.
Right. But he was talking about Medio. I wanted to hear more of what he thought.
If Karia's exam is over, you should pick him up and head back. I'm still on my break, so I can drop you off. 500 miles per hour.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is the worst outcome. I enter the back of Mr. Rindo's fancy car and sit next to Kairi. Fancy car gets its own line.
My Cheshla.
So no, that's the worst. So
It runs on Twitter outrage.
oh no. How did I'm gonna ignore everything in this car. How did your exam go?
He's not physically and mentally stable. And that is that is suppressing my parent powers properly, which was the biggest concern.
Oh, Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
Hey. Oh, that's a good one. That's good news. Let's go grab a nice meal to celebrate.
How fast are we gonna go, though? Kairi...
2,000 miles per hour. We're already there.
No, Kairi thinks on Mr. Rindo's proposal for a bit.
We should probably hold off on celebrating for a bit.
How come? Kairi continues after thinking deeply to himself.
I've been keeping a secret, but I'm thinking about telling my parents about the real nature of my body.
Oh, that's...
Ah, room.
Kairi's always struggled with this. As we think about this, Mr. Rindo and I are speechless. Though it's also because we're going 2,000 miles an hour and I'm very scared. But...
We've already made it 5 times in a row.
I'm gonna tell them now that I'm stable. My mom and dad are constantly worried about my condition and my powers. Plus, I've been learning about non-humans at Enchante. It reminds me of this, but I should really start thinking about my future too. Whether to live as human or to live as a fairy.
Kyrie continues.
And maybe if I come to my parents, maybe I can come out to my parents as gay. Maybe I can find out more about my roots, right?
Ah, shit, let's go to Tokyo Pride. Let's go.
The fact I've been gone through the ancestral relapse is because of my ancestral fairies. I want to look into that too. In order for me to better understand myself.
His words are filled with strong conviction. Both Mr. Rindo and I are unable to stop him right now. Kyrie is trying to think about his own future for himself. You're so mature, Kyrie, considering you're only in middle school. We gotta hydrate your team and a stretch.
Oh, ayo.
Thank you, Salem.
Thank you.
Thank you, Salem.
My
Window will
spine.
crash the car now.
Please, please don't crash the car. Ah!
Oh.
We got a squishy.
Oh,
In front of me.
squishy.
Squishy. I don't think I ever took things that seriously when I was in middle school. And without much
Well,
thought, I went on to college, got a job, and ended up where I am now. As soon as I finish... Wait a minute. Canonically, she's 19, right?
Yeah,
I thought she was 21.
unfortunate.
But
I'm gonna pretend she's 21 in the narrative.
it doesn't make sense. She went to college. She graduated from college, but she's 19.
I'm going to say that she's 21 in my canon.
She's 21 and up. Like, that can't happen.
She's 37.
You're wrong.
What? I was trying to remember what age I am.
She's
As-
89.
As he stares at the road and drives, Mr. Rindo continues.
You didn't just end up around Shantae.
Oh my god, why are you speeding?
You chose to be there, didn't you? Okay, I'll drop it down to 200 miles per hour. You could have easily taken a simple desk job and led a quiet life instead of succeeding Schwarm.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Your choice to take over the cafe too much is why I can live the way I do now. So you should have more confidence in yourself. And your age, too.
Kyrie, Rindo, I think I'm confident my age now.
You're
I'm 50 years old.
That makes sense.
Confidence in myself.
Have confidence.
No
confidence.
No confidence. Yeah, they're
Maybe.
right. I am 25. Since when did I start investigating behind Candace's back?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Being the owner of Enchante is my identity and my place in the world. And I'm 25 years old. And as the owner, if I believe that we can can we be open with one another and develop trust, then I think it's only right that I just ask him what happened. Be there for him if something is wrong. My job is to provide a place where Candace specifically can find peace and
No, it's to
comfort.
run a fucking cafe.
It's only for Candace specifically though. Everyone else can get fucked.
My name is Two Milk, and I own a business, and I'm
Oh yeah,
a
Blue Milk is
billionaire.
25. Candace is 20. Is 19.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! 19,000
Yeah.
dots. I
Yeah,
received words of encouragement from Mr. Rindo, and courage from Kyrie, who inspires me by his attempt to better himself and his quality of life. Yeah. I decided to ask Candace directly about the incident.
Is Candace in the car?
Okay, can we get to it then? Like, how
No,
many scenes
no.
are we gonna go through?
No.
Oh my god.
Before I am able to chicken out, I immediately go to Candace the next day and ask him if we can take a tour of Medio together.
That's not the thing.
Wait, you're gonna go to Oh,
You're gonna tell him as he's killing a fairy.
Yeah.
right.
You know, romantic outing to kill fairies, and then I ask him why he's doing it.
The place where the
Fairies!
image disappears.
He's Crocker. Candace is Crocker.
Oh no.
Also, I didn't mean to say Candace was 19. I meant to say... What's her canonical name?
Her canonical name is Kotone.
Katone?
Katone
Yeah,
is
Katone.
19, and Two Milk is 25.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
I
okay.
see. That makes sense.
That works.
That works.
Not Candace, not Candace.
Candace is 19 though.
I was thinking Cardia. I was thinking of Cardia's name.
I don't even know Cardia's. Wait, I know
Adrak.
No.
Adrak.
Adrak
Adrak's like
Cardiac.
3 years old, technically.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That
I think
morning.
she's meant to be like in her 20s though. Like,
Yeah,
kind
she's
of.
supposed to be in her 20s, but like
She's like 23
Tech-
or something.
technically
She's
she's
technically
like
3 years
3
old.
years old.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
morning,
Oh,
we're watching
no.
Medio turn from spring to summer. We walk. Just keep
Whoa.
that fact in the back of our heads while we go back to Code Realize every now and then. We walk around as we casually converse. This world will always be so strange to me. The seasons change in a matter of hours.
You are right. Now that I am familiar with the human world, even I am fascinated by Medio's flow of time. Long ago, when I first came out to the human world, it felt so strange to me.
Oh, you had another coming out party in the human world?
Yes, I did. It was
Oh.
very nice. It was at the cafe, actually.
Oh, with my grandpa. I figured as much.
Go on. Yes, without the rapid seasonal changes, my sense of time was all messed up.
Oh.
I have even forgotten about the issues in the fairy world that caused Titania trouble.
Heh, no kidding. Oh, come to think of it, when I first came to Medio, it worried everyone. Because I almost fell off a fucking waterfall.
Yes, you almost died.
I almost died.
I remember it was quite the fiasco when we noticed we'd lost you, and then you stupidly followed random fairies into the woods.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyway,
Sounds like he was really worried about me, because I almost died. Candace places a hand on his chest as he recalls that day, when I almost died. Yeah, back then.
Oh.
Are we flashing back?
Are we flashing back to
Oh, it's
back then?
flashback.
Oh no.
Oh, it's
Going-
okay.
To remember the event?
We're gonna remember the time I almost died. The fairies' prank, it was a really close call. I smile as they stare at the waterfall mist.
when I saw you fall, I felt my heart sink.
Wow. Thank you so much for saving me. I would have been toast. Extra space if you weren't there. On top of that, I've actually become really good friends with those fairies, even though they tried to kill me water under the bridge. I've recently been able to differentiate all the fairies here too.
Is that right? Even if they did not have any ill intent, they did almost kill you.
It's fine. Candace stops himself and shakes his head.
No, it's all in the past now. I should not say such senseless things. Those particular were scolded heavily by Titania. They will never act so foolish again. Many of the older fairies have grown bored over the years. I hope you continue to be their friend, without a period.
No.
Okay. That is fine.
For a while after that, Candace and I watched a tiny rainbow created by the waterfall. Gay rights. As I began to recall my memories of this world and how I ended up getting to be here.
Well, you came through a gate.
We had so much fun in mid.
Did we?
Oh.
Oh my! This
Oh
game,
my god,
my
come
brain
on.
is fucking melting whenever I fucking read this game. Not only the fairies, but we even became friends with Titania. I feel like we've gotten closer with Venia these days too.
I completely agree and also feel like we have discussed this many times.
Uh-huh.
Most who have changed a lot. Venia has changed, but Titania especially has a breath of new life in her.
Is that so? I always thought of Titania as a lively and kind person who wasn't married to a tree, and thus I was her girlfriend.
Oh.
Oh my god, stepbrother, I'm stuck in a tree.
Stepbrother!
Brother, I am a tree.
Stepbrother!
Yeah.
She,
Lord.
she has always been a nice person, but she was once very repressed by the amount of her responsibilities. From someone who knew her from back then, she is almost a different person altogether.
That's surprising. I can't imagine Titania being repressed.
You are right. She often tells me that my edges have been rounded out since I started visiting Enchante. But the same can be said about her. Ever since she started interacting with you, she has begun to smile like the young girl she appears to be.
I see. I'm glad to hear that I'm at least of some value to Titania, since I can't be her single girlfriend.
Antivirus alert.
Oh,
PC
Scully!
is absolutely fine.
Scully, thank you so much for the
Alright.
raid! Welcome in,
Welcome
everyone.
in.
We are currently reading through Cafe Enchante. We are on the Canis routes. We're on chapter 2 of Canis. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed your stream. Kick out. Titania. Kitty Kate, thank you so much for the follow. As he stares deeply into my eyes, Canis honestly and truthfully speaks from the heart.
Yes, it really is sentimental.
Sentimental?
Yes, meeting hot singles in your area? Did you know you could join for free?
I need to do it for free right now.
Oh, we can do it together. And
Oh.
we can also walk together in my homeworld.
Okay.
Lord Sowan stubbornly resisted visiting a different world, which is why it is all the more sentimental.
I see. Come to think of it, I feel like Canis
Yes? You feel like me?
seems to mention Grandpa a lot more often compared to the others.
Oh my.
Grandpa, my predecessor, and his ex-boyfriend, who had gathered trust from everyone as the owner of Enchante.
Owner, in quotation marks.
Owner?
The others have nothing
Oh.
on me, don't listen to them.
Mmm. Hey, Canis.
Sloppy seconds, a two milk.
Am I fulfilling my role as owner of Enchante? Like, all of the roles? Am I the owner that Grandpa could be proud of? My inner thoughts turned into a conversation before I know it. Perhaps he didn't see my question coming. Canis looks a little flustered for a moment, but...
Of course. For most things, you may have had a rocky start, but now you are just as, almost as good as Lord Sowan.
Oh, great.
But not entirely.
Oh.
You carry on his legacy admirably. I am sure Lord Sowan is proud.
I understand. I sure hope so.
And Sheen.
After that, Candace and I talk about a lot of things.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, yeah. A lot.
a lot.
Anyway, there's something going on. It is odd for us to be alone like this.
You should.
Is that Rindo?
Oh,
I'm sorry, you're not alone anymore.
God damn it,
Wow.
Rindo.
I am human.
Oh no.
We know, thank you,
We
Rindo.
sure do know. I swallow hard to try and moisten my previously dry throat. What the fuck?
Why?
Hmm.
Two milk.
Moist.
What was that sentence?
I need to moisten my previously dry throat.
Moisten.
Candace, do you recognize this place?
Oh,
You mean my home that I have lived in since the dawn of my existence? That I visit every single day? Do I recognize this place, Two Milk? Well, I'm not sure. You mentioned earlier that this is where the fairies pranked.
No,
pranked, yeah.
it's not about that. Something more recent. I finally decide to confront him in the most roundabout fucking way possible.
Took all day.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you now, Your Kindness.
I have the sword now.
Oh my god.
What happens to the fairy that you disposed of here?
Oh, well, now you must die. Sorry, so much for the cafe.
The moment I ask him, Candace's demeanor changes and he's suddenly nervous.
Oh, well, dispose of, you mean?
It seems like Candace is trying to play dumb, but I think it's pretty obvious. On the way home from Titania's tea party, Eel and I happened to come by here. We saw you and tried to get your attention. Then you fucking did a murder. I mean, at least there's no dialogue in that one.
Thank God.
We saw you kill a fairy at this very spot.
Oh! No, you didn't.
Something about like all of those dots and the 2 exclamation points just drive me up a wall.
Yep.
I just couldn't wrap my head around you killing a fairy that was crying in fear.
Explosive silence.
Yeah. I don't know why this happened. So there's a reason. If there's a reason, I'd like to know.
You'll never understand.
I'm trying. The reason why someone as gentle as you had to go do such a thing, like murder, and the purpose of it.
It's because they pranked you.
Cool prank, bro.
That is something you will never, ever understand.
As I keep talking, Canis, who isn't very talkative, Okay, from the top. As I keep talking, Canis, who isn't very talkative, seem unable to change the subject. Canis, you promised me, didn't you? That since I can't see your face, you'll vocalize your pains and feelings as much as possible. So, I want you to tell me.
Ellipses? Extra big ellipses?
It gets bigger.
It lasted a week.
It was necessary.
Oh.
In order to protect the fairy world.
Oh. Candace responded quietly, yet with a tone of importance. Protect the fairy world?
Right. To protect the fairy world is the duty I have been given. My purpose in this world is to be the fairy of death.
Oh.
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 Let me tell you my backstory.
Okay. The Fairy of Death. Why must such a daunting presence exist in the fairy world? To put it frankly, the nature of this world requires it. Fairies lack a clear concept of death. They are each blessed with eternal life, some even live for thousands of years. However, during this eternal life, the fairy population will grow and Media will become overpopulated. Oh, I see. Okay. Causing distress in this very world.
What the fuck?
It's literally cutting down on overpopulation. I see. That is why, just as fairies are given life, it is equally necessary to bring death. That is my duty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been speaking this whole time.
I'm just gonna keep talking.
Yeah, please do. Please.
Yeah.
Okay, Two Milk.
From the moment I was born, I have been destined to bring death around fairies.
Rocker would be happy.
That's the Fairy of Death. Canis Espada.
Hey, I know
Espada, this sword in your neck,
Hey.
fairies.
Hand you a steak.
Well, thanks, Ignis.
Thanks for listening. This is here.
To kill fairies is to fulfill my duty.
Fairy of Death. Literally here for culling overpopulation. Oh my god, my fucking brain. Canis was born to kill fairies. So what I saw was you trying to control the overpopulation?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
That too, but it is also to prevent an imminent threat.
Threat? In this peaceful world of fairies? What do you mean by threat?
Do not worry. This has nothing to do with you.
Ah! It's his usual voice, but I sense doubt in his tone. Press X to doubt.
Oh,
As long as I do what I must, Media will be free of danger, and you will be able to visit safely.
And so...
You should not be too concerned about it. In the human world, killing is a sin, but in the fairy world, it is a necessity.
Extra long ellipses. Those were the same words Mr. Rindo said to me. Different worlds hold different values.
In other words, what you saw was merely daily life.
But the reason why I can't just let it go isn't because of the act of killing, but... You say it's daily life, but why is it that you are in such pain? As if he was choking on something. A fly fell in that neck of his. His painful tone of voice inevitably worries me.
Can you help me fish this thing out?
I'm shooing it off. I'm shooing it off.
Thank you so much. Whether I am or not, you can't even see my face, can you?
No, I can't, but I can still tell. The fly was right there. Because I've spent so much time with you and Enchante. So I know when you're suffering, that you're in pain, that you're in agony.
Extra super long ellipses. I told you in the past that I will speak more openly about my feelings. And so I am telling you now, doing what I must does not hurt me.
But...
With that said...
Reveal his face, you fuckers.
Please reveal
Look
that.
at me, Two-Milk.
I can't.
Look deep into my eyes, Two-Milk.
I can't see it.
I can, as a Fey folk
can't.
myself.
As I try to plead with him, Candace takes off his helmet and cuts me off.
Can you see it? You cannot.
I really can't.
I can.
Can you see what my face looks like right now as I talk?
Well...
Can you see why kids love the sugary taste of
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
This is what separates you and I. The separator between humans and non-humans. A lack of a face. Are you in pain? Are you suffering?
Oh, that proves that Rindo is human. He has a face.
It is nonsense. That is just your imagination. You don't have feelings. Besides,
God.
I have never asked of you, a human, to understand
Never
such a thing.
understand.
Never understand.
You're never going to understand. I told you.
War flashbacks. I won't understand.
Do not forget, I am a non-human. I am from a world you do not understand.
Oh no!
You never, ever will.
No! Candace continues to bombard me with reality checks and I am speechless.
Vine boom. Vine boom on every sentence.
Yeah.
Human logic does not apply here. Human lifestyles do not belong here.
Appreciating the extra period, it really adds to the emotion of the scene.
Thank you. You and I, at the end of the day, have one single connection, Enchante. So, please do not interfere any further. At least, that is how Lord Soren was.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Fucking hell, Matcha!
Oh my fucking god!
Enchante, that place. Warmly welcomed customers, but didn't interfere with people's matters. That is the Enchante we desire. That is why I frequent the cafe.
Oh my god!
So, please do not do anything to change that.
A clear-cut rejection. Oh my god!
Yep.
And a painful reality. When Candace wants out of the Enchante I took ownership of and now run. To protect Sowanawaki's, my grandpa's Enchante the way it is. How ironic. I wanted him to speak his mind more often, but the moment he starts doing that, I end up getting my feelings hurt. I'm getting rejected. So many times this stream. Rejected once by Titania having a husband.
Oh no.
I thought that if I spoke up and asked that I would get closer to Canis. I thought we could understand each other. Better if we spoke our minds honestly regardless of being human or non-human. Candace's words are painful to hear. I feel a hot tear fall down upon my cheek. At the sight of me crying.
It's just super lonely, Oopsies.
Candace, emotionless, turns his back to me and walks away, leaving me here? Okay, I'm now stranded in here.
Welcome
Oh
to
my god.
my blog in video.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god.
Is that where,
Oh my god.
is that where we're...
That's where we're cutting off tonight.
Oh no.
I don't know if I'm lightheaded from laughing or if I need to sleep.
It's probably both. But I do want to let you guys know, there's actually a reason why this localization turned out the way it did.
Antivirus alert.
Oh my god, Maya.
Your PC
Hello,
is
Maya.
absolutely
Maya,
fine.
we're finishing up. Thank you so much for the
Goodbye.
raid, though. Raiders, please enjoy
Hey,
it.
Maya.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Maya.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Yeah, but there is actually a reason why the localization is this bad.
What is that?
Because they were localizing this game at the same exact time they were localizing Pio Fiore, and they put priority over they put priority on Pio Fiore.
Oh
no.
my god.
So, the game I'm playtesting right now is the reason why this game is like this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So, that's why it's like this now. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us for, the fucking,
Disaster.
mess.
It is a trip.
This is... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, Matcha.
Yep.
That's-
That is my brain this whole...
Literally, everything about this is like
It is just
collapsing in on itself.
disintegrating.
It's disintegrating between like my fingers, and I can confirm that the localization for Pio Fiore is like leagues better than this, and there's a reason. Because it took everything away from this game instead.
So I'm assuming
God.
the first like 4 chapters of this wasn't during Pio Fiore.
No,
Okay.
I think like they both were like kind of going at the same pace, but then like Axis International decided to release it at like the same time. Because I think I remember this, like both Pio Fiore and Enchante released pretty close to one another, and that's kind of why, because they were forced to develop it at the same time rather than like taking their time with both. So they had to pick favorites.
Well,
Yeah.
this
Yep.
was not it.
This wasn't the favorite. 'Cause
And
this
it's both infuriating and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean yeah?
Yeah.
I think Canis is going to be my favorite character too.
Ah. Good taste.
You know what? The
What?
fact that we changed it, yeah, is just so fitting.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
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 Like the first time I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah.
Can we date Tanya?
No. I wish.
Damn.
Yeah.
The polycule is forever closed off.
Yeah.
Yggdrasil has more than 2 branches.
Yeah. There's multiple branches. I can hold their hand. Married to a tree. Frowny face. God. I'm disintegrating at the seams.
This is
Who we gonna raid?
awfully amazing.
I am looking at who we're gonna raid. We are gonna be rating. We're gonna be rating Kana because Kana's playing Crisis Core.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah,
Gongaga.
Zach. Me,
Zach.
Gongaga.
Me? Gongaga.
Yeah. So anyway.
Get those bath mode ads.
Oh no. So yeah, thank you guys. Just a second. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Cafe Enchante this week. Again, we're gonna be doing this. We do this every Tuesday, so every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 10:30. We read through this stuff and we have fun. So yeah,
We read through a collapsing visual novel.
I mean, this time we are.
Yeah.
Usually we don't. I
Yeah.
mean, actually, never mind. That's debatable.
Yeah,
Code
yes,
Relays.
yeah.
Code Relays did have a lot of shit happening, but yeah. So yeah, see you guys next week. Everyone, go say bye.
Bye.
Bye.